could do SEO smarter.
When you're on the road,
And here comes the commissioner.
With the first pick in the 2011 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Cam Newton, quarterback, Auburn.
For the 11th time in the last 14 years, dating back to '98, Peyton Manning, a quarterback has gone first overall in the NFL Draft. Will the result be similar to Peyton Manning, which has been pretty darn good? Will the result be something else? There have been number ones that have been pretty darn bad. But there, hope springs eternal at the NFL Draft. And Cam Newton is a specimen unlike most any others ever to play the position. I'm sure both of you gentlemen agree.
Well, I think the thing about the NFL now is the rules. And you have a big kid at 6'5", 250 that's able to shrug off defenders. You can't hit him low, you can't hit him high. And if you look at Cam Newton, boy, he is tough to get to the ground. Obviously, you talk about Ben Roethlisberger and his success improvising. That's what Cam Newton's going to bring to the National Football League. Cam Newton's way is just instinctively making plays and winning football games. You see the ability here in the open field to make people miss. Unique qualities for a kid that's 6'5", 250, runs a consistent 4.5 40, strong arm. You don't have to tweak his mechanics, change or alter his delivery any. This kid can spin the football. Accuracy, pretty good. I mean, you talk about 66% completion percentage. The issue is precision passing. Tighter windows in the NFL. Can he handle that? Cam Newton comes in with a ton of upside, big risk, though, are the intangibles going to be good enough? Is going to work hard enough to maximize all that ability that he brings to the quarterback position? Cam Newton's got to show that once he's in the NFL. We don't know that. We don't know if he's going to be the first one in, the last one out. We don't know if he's going to be the hardest worker on that team. Carolina's rolling the dice with that work ethic, that passion to study and prepare is there to augment all that ability.
This is my state, this is my team. You know what that means. This is for the black and blue that I bleed. This is for the chance to bring home that ring. But everybody gonna doubt this. So far there ain't been another way around it. We bring heat to the game each week. They just say we ain't got what it takes, we ain't bout it. Well, y'all can just keep saying that we ain't gonna make it, but at the end of the day, this will be the Panthers nation. You know, this ain't a game to us major players at every angle that you can think of. That's why you hate us. Get out the way of greatness. You can look at our faces and see the blood, sweat, and tears that it took to create this. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but you can save it. Cause even on the darkest of days, you know we're always gonna find a way to. Tell them what we gon' do, we gotta.
All right. Go. Link is up. And pin. Alright. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here for stream number 4 of the mock draft streams. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Sean Bradham? Shout out to you on Facebook. So, before we begin, hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit that sub button, hit that bell, select all, leave a comment down below. And if you feel like doing so on YouTube. And don't forget to check out the Facebook group page. Keep pounding in all caps if you want to see in-game posts, polls, opinions. Keep pounding. Alright. So, I want to start this stream off by saying who underwent surgery on his ankle. He should be back in time for a training camp. We shall see, though. Also, shout out to all the other podcasters out there that are doing the same thing that I am, and just rocking and rolling with the punches that are this off season. I mean, it's a wild ride, and I'm just happy to be along for the ride, man. It's a joyous ride this time, and we have so much to look forward to. This team is finally starting to come together. We've got one more day. One more day. We are past midnight here on the East Coast. So, we've got one more day officially. How you guys feeling? How's the energy right now? Because, I gotta say, man, I'm hyped through the roof for what we could possibly get, man. The possibilities are endless. There's so much talent in this draft. Dude, it's... Oh, man. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. By the way, just before this stream, I actually bought my ticket for the draft party up in Charlotte. So I will be going, ladies and gentlemen. I will be there in Charlotte, in person, at BOA. So if you'd like to meet me, message me, DM me, leave a comment, whatever you gotta do if you want to meet me up there and you're going. Let me know. I need to know who's going so that we can all get together, meet up, and hang out together and just enjoy this draft party together. And I'm going to live stream everybody from the stadium, inside the stadium, to the channel so that you guys will have a first-hand view of our number one pick being broadcast live from the stadium. Luke Kuechly, Jake Delhomme announcing the picks and analyzing them, and it's just gonna be so much fun. Dude, I'm ready. I'm pumped. I'm so pumped. You know, I was debating on whether I would actually go or not. I do have a couple of things I gotta get done on this Wednesday coming up here. So, once we get done with the stream, I'm going to get some sleep, and then I'm going to get that stuff done, and I'm going to prep for my trip to Charlotte. You know, it's kind of last minute, but I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to do it for you. For you, ladies and gentlemen. For you. Because I know y'all want this. You know, it's a blast doing what I do, man. It really is. And some days I just get to have fun. And Thursday is going to be one of those days where I just have a blast and enjoy myself. You know? So, that being said, I think we should play this official draft hype video that the Panthers just put out earlier today. And keep in mind, man, like, this is just going to be so much fun to listen to and to just enjoy every part of it. So I'm going to put on my headphones and we're going to enjoy this together. For those that are on Facebook, just watch the VOD later or go on the official Panthers Facebook page. The video will be there. Or the official Panthers YouTube channel. So, or you can go to my official YouTube channel right now and you can come and check that out. Alright, so instead of wasting everybody's time trying to find my channel, just watch it on the VOD. Alright, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
now set, and the pundits predict it is we who hold the #1 pick.
And here comes the commissioner.
With the first pick, the Carolina Panthers select Cam Newton.
And that, my friends, is every fan's dream. To be first bears hope, a hope we've all seen.
Carolina Panthers are going to the Super Bowl. Feed the moment. We're the big dog now. Let it be known.
To build something from the start, to play with ferocity, impact, heart, to bring a relentlessness and talent that's transcendent.
And Peppers got to him.
To be reliable, dependable, consistent, to have a toughness, the respect of the league, to carry the load disregarding who's the lead, to lift our joy to heights only Superman could achieve, to lead with passion and grit, to hear your name called as a first-round pick. See, this selection is a reminder of how we've won, and a beacon of hope for the days to come.
All right, you heard the man. It's a beacon of hope for the days to come. I mean, what more do you need to hear? The great Luke Kuechly says this, okay? The great, legendary Luke Kuechly narrating this thing. And, bruh, I couldn't imagine anybody better to narrate this video. And to say the lines that he just did. Because if anybody embodies all of those traits that he was mentioning in that video, consistency, reliability, you get what I'm saying. It's him. Luke Kuechly was the guy, and he's the trendsetter. I couldn't imagine anybody better to show you, what we are about to get. And I've been throwing up hype videos of prior draft picks that we've gotten at #1, and past stars that we've gotten, and there's a lot of talk about the players that we've gotten in the second and third rounds, when we've drafted before, that are just absolute ballers. I mean, let's be real here, man. This is going to be a heck of a weekend. This could be the first complete team that we have had since 2015. Once we are done with this draft. Think about that, folks. Let that sink in. Fully complete team. Now, if you're a team on the NFC side of the NFL right now, unless you're San Francisco, beware. Because we're about to take the NFC bid. And, it seems like the coaching staff has reached a consensus for the #1 pick. They did not give any hints or anything like that, which I wouldn't expect them to. And I'm sitting there watching the presser this morning, just going, okay. The media does this every year. Y'all are going to come up in here and try to ask all the same types of questions. It's basically the same nonsense every year, just in different forms. They want to know, or even a hint of who that #1 pick is going to be, or first round pick. And you're not getting it. Okay? You're not getting an answer from this coaching staff. You're not getting it from Scott. Just give up, man. These guys are not going to crack. I don't care how many times you ask and how many ways you ask. They're not going to crack. They don't do that, bro. Frank's too smart for that. He's seen these questions from a mile away. He's pulled away the curtain. He's seen everything that you're trying to do. Okay? The media is always trying to paint a narrative. Always. They have been since the dawn of time. So, you can't fault them for wanting to know. But, eventually, at some point, you just got to give up the ghost. You know? You got to give up and ask something else. Yes, you're paid to get any type of snippet you can. But at some point, it's just time to give up the ghost. These guys are not going to answer the questions that you want them to. They're going to dance around it. You know, it's going to be a game of hopscotch. You're not getting the answer that you want. I'm telling you. Alright, so, with that being said, my next point is this. Do not let the media dictate to you, the viewer, who you think we're going to pick. Alright? I want to say that again. And I want to make this very, very clear. Do not let the media dictate what they want you to believe is our first pick. Don't do it. Don't buy into that. Okay? Make your own decision. Do your own research. Whatever that quarterback happens to be at the end of that road for you, make your own decision. Okay? Make your own decision. Whether if that happens to be Bryce Young, then it happens to be Bryce Young. If it happens to be C.J. Stroud, then it happens to be C.J. Stroud. If it's Anthony Richardson, then it's Anthony Richardson. And even, God forbid, Will Levis. You know, but we're not going to go down that road. You know, but if that's your decision and you believe in it, stick by it. You know? Yeah. I'm not here for the same nonsense that we're going to get every year, you know, from all these fans that are like, oh, well, I'm going to cry if this quarterback doesn't get taken, you know, when I wanted the other one. You know, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something right now. Panther fans, y'all got to stop this nonsense, man. It's turning into a political type debate over the last 3 weeks. It really has. And I'm sick and tired of it. We need to unite. And be happy for the fact that we're even drafting our quarterback. Did y'all catch what I just said? Be happy that we're even drafting a quarterback. Because y'all have been screaming for this for about 6 or 7 years. You finally get what you want. You finally get your wish. And now y'all are bickering like a bunch of 10-year-olds on a playground. Like, it's frustrating to me watching this as a Panthers fan right now. It really is. And I'm disappointed in y'all. In that much time, we have not learned how to put aside our differences and respect each other's opinions. And I was just in a couple of chats in the last 24 hours where people just did not understand how to do that. And it's just horribly disappointing to me. Horribly. You know? I will say this. The people in this community and this crew know how to do that. Exceptionally well. And that's why you're still here. That's one of the reasons why you're still here. Because you understand that you have to exercise some self-discipline and put aside your egos, because the team is bigger than your ego. This Panthers family crew here in the Keep Pounding community understands these things. And that's why I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of y'all for being better, than all the circus that we've been watching all around the league. Not just in our fan base, but other fan bases too, where people are just bickering back and forth, and it becomes like a scene from Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like, this is getting ridiculous, guys. Can we not just respect each other's opinions and be respectful of each other and stop throwing insults at each other? Like, honestly, I'm tired of this. I mean, stop the cap. Let's start respecting each other. The fact that I have to spend like 2 minutes out of my stream time to say this is embarrassing as a Panthers fan. Like, the people that are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing and respecting each other's opinions in this crew, literally, y'all are golden. Y'all are golden. Y'all aren't the ones I'm talking to when I say this next part, alright? This next part I'm about to say applies to the people that don't know how to do this, that are outside of our realm and outside of our group. Y'all are embarrassing this fan base. Let me say that again. Y'all are embarrassing this fan base. Be better. Because I know you got it in you. Be better. Lordy. Everybody is complaining about this intelligence test on CJ Stroud. Let me say this too. Half the people that are complaining about this test, outside of our crew, probably wouldn't even pass this thing either way. Y'all wouldn't even be able to pass it either way. And the fact that who tests an athlete at 11:30 at night with a football intelligence test? Who does that? Why? That makes no sense to me. Alright, never mind the fact that he hadn't eaten all day. Never mind the fact that he was rushing to something, Never mind the fact that the man probably could have passed that test anyway. Had he been given that test at a decent time. Who gives an SAT test at 11:30 at night? Like, whose bright idea was that in the league? Y'all trying to catch them sleeping? Y'all trying to catch them unaware? Y'all trying to catch them napping? Is that what y'all trying to do? Like, I don't understand this. That defies all logic to me. There's just some things that I'll take. I have no idea what the heck the league is trying to do for 500, Alex. This is one of them. That annoys me, man. Like, if you're trying to figure out who a player is through their SAT test, or whatever this test is called, I forget the name of it offhand, but, I don't understand. You're not going to draft a player based off this test. You're not. It it irritates me that the league decides that this is a great idea. You know, they're trying to catch them high or drunk or going through a McDonald's drive-through, you know, trying to get a burger. You know, while asking these players, oh, hey, let's do a test at 11:30 at night when they're sleep deprived. Some of these people have insomnia. Heck, man, I'll be the first one to admit to you I got insomnia. If they tested me right now, I would fail that crap. I'm going to be real with you. If you're running off 5 or 6 hours sleep every day, let me tell you something. There ain't no way you're going to pass that thing. Let alone if you're starving. Man, please. 15%. That's a bogus number, if I ever saw it. Test him at a proper time. Test him under proper circumstances, and I guarantee you he passes that thing. Now, I didn't say how high he would pass it with, percentage-wise. I said he would pass it. Because we all know what he was doing in college. You know, he would have trouble finding his reads in college. That's not what we're trying to figure out here with this test. So my question is, what are we trying to figure out? We already know he has that problem. What's even the point at this point? Like, why waste your time with it? If honest, to be real with you, man, if I was CJ Stroud, I'd be like, why are we even doing this? Why are we even doing this? Can't we just put this off till the next day? To where, you know, I'm more rested, I have food in my stomach, you know, and I'm ready to go. You know, I've had the time to study this stuff for an hour, you know. You know, I'll grant you an hour. If you're trying to catch these people by surprise, you know, it's like those surprise tests when you have them in high school, you know what I mean? Y'all remember them surprise tests that you get when we used to go into class? And the teacher would be like, surprise, we got a quiz. It's like, oh, God. And you just hear the entire class just go, no! Because nobody slept a wink the entire weekend. You know, they were up all day playing video games, watching TV, doing whatever they were doing, you know. And they come into class that day and they're like, shoot. You know, and the thing is, you know, you're always going to catch these people off guard. And if that's what they were trying to do with CJ Stroud, shoot, man, it worked. 11:30 at night, though. Like, I don't even understand. Nobody does this, dude. Nobody. Okay. If you're a former player and you're watching this VOD right now, I want you to put in the comments section what time you took your SAT test. Okay? When did you take yours? I want a good idea of when this happened. You know? And I mean, it's just ridiculous. It really is. You're not going to draft a player off an SAT test. It's just not going to happen. And you're not going to draft a player off of media bias. You're going to make your own decision. Stop buying into the media baloney. And do your own research, people. If Bryce Young ends up being your option at the end of that road, once you finish doing the research, fine. Fine. If it's AR, it's AR. If it's CJ Stroud, it's CJ Stroud. But my point is, do your own research. Don't come in here acting like you know everything about anything, with that quarterback conversation, because we done heard it all. It's just regurgitated facts at this point. We are literally 1 day away from the draft. I'm not here for it. And I'll tell you what. To be generous to you, alright? Here's what I'm going to do. Because I know people want to do this, alright? I'm going to allow people to have that debate during the car stream while I'm driving up to Charlotte. Alright? I'm going to allow it. I'm going to let people have their say on it. I'm going to let them get it out of their system. And I'm going to let them have fun. Because I just want people to have their opinions voiced and heard. You know what I mean? I want that to happen. I don't want people to feel like they haven't had their proper say on this, and come through here, and be like, well, we're only talking about rounds 2 through 5. No, the first round is important too, y'all. I'm not trying to say it isn't. I'm not trying to say it isn't any more important than the second rounder and third rounder. Okay? What I'm trying to say is that rounds 2 through 5 exist as well. For the people that want to only talk about the quarterback conversation. So, if you want to come in during that car stream on Facebook when I'm driving up to Charlotte, and I will announce when I'm doing that, so y'all will know. So there will be no mistake. I'm going to let y'all get it square out of your system. And then we're going to be done with it. Alright? No nonsense. No garbage. Just do it. Like Nike says. I heard one of these guys is sponsored by Snickers now. Man, can you believe that? Man, he ain't even been drafted yet. He's already sponsored by Snickers. What in the world? Anyway, is there anything else that you guys wanted to talk about before we get into these mock drafts? Because once we start these things, that's going to be it. Because y'all know how I get tunnel vision when I get into these mock drafts. We covered Brian Burns. Nope, I guess not. A much love to all the Panther fans that have been hanging out and supporting the page and the channel through all of this. All the new likes, all the new subs. Appreciate all of you. Much love. One love to everybody. We're a family. At the end of the day, we're a family. And that's a fact. That's a fact, and you can take it to the bank. We all look out for each other. Alright. Yes. The Real Sunchild, thank you for that. Thank you for that comment right there. Let's talk about that. How do you feel about YGM switching to linebacker? Good question, man. Good question. I think it's an interesting idea. He's not doing well at defensive end. And we're trying to run the 3-4. So switching him to linebacker could be an interesting idea. How well do I think he will do? I don't know. Here's my question when it comes to this. How many snaps did YGM actually take at linebacker in college? I'm not talking about in the NFL. I'm talking about in college. Does anybody know the answer to that? Because that is going to tell us, is he an inside linebacker? Is he an outside linebacker? What can he do, at linebacker? What are his abilities at linebacker that he can contribute? And bring to the table. Let me know. I'm very, very interested in that. So, yes, we do have a Discord server. I haven't been on there, so if you guys have the Discord server, I need to check that out when I've got more time. I need to check that. I'm so sorry, I've been neglectful on that. So if anybody's chatted in the Keep Pounding Discord, I will be checking that sometime next week. Probably Monday or Tuesday time. I'll do that. But I want to make sure I get my rest on Monday though. Because this weekend's about to be a marathon. Y'all already know it's about to be a marathon. Alright, while we are here, let's... NFL draft schedule. Here it is. Copy it down. Screenshot it. Do whatever you need to do. This is what we're doing with. 8 p.m. on Thursday. We got the first round. Now, as soon as that draft party ends on Thursday, I'm going to be driving back. I'm going to take a nap, and then I'm going to get started back on rounds 2 and 3 at 7 p.m. on Friday. I'm going to be live at around 6:30, roughly, right before we get started, alright? So 6:30. Rounds 4 through 7. Expect me to be live at 11:30 on Saturday. Okay, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to announce those times. That way people know. As far as Thursday, I don't know what time I'm going live. But it'll be sometime during the party. So, keep your eyes peeled to the page. Keep your eyes, Facebook page. That'll be where you'll see my Facebook Live at. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. We're all about to celebrate it together. In one place. And if you're going, let me know. Let me know. I need to know where you're going to be at. What section. Message me. DM me. Whatever you got to do. Because once I get there to Charlotte, I'm going to be checking my DMs. I'm going to be checking my PMs. I'm going to find out where you guys are. And I'm going to meet up with you. Alright? So, this is one of your few chances to actually meet me in person. Don't waste it. As far as YGM switching to linebacker, I still feel that we still need a linebacker in this draft. So we're going to pick one for sure. But yeah, I've given you guys a chance to screenshot that and look at it. So it'll be on the VOD. Plus, I'm going to announce when I'm starting my streams. So, on Friday and Saturday. So, you'll know. Alright. let's go. That being said, I think we covered everything we need to cover pre-draft. Unless there's something I missed, we're going to check the official page. Let's find out. Countdown to the draft party. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. At 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be in the building. Oh, man, that's going to be fun. Now, we had a voluntary minicamp from the veterans. I don't think there was really anything that stood out from that. Unless you guys found out some info that I don't know. Then please do drop it in chat. We'll talk about it. But hope Jack Campbell is our guy. Yes, he will be there in the second round. That is definitely possible. He should be. But I'm going to show you why a trade with the Detroit Lions is a great idea. At 39. And I mentioned this in the C3 chat. I did list the reasons in the last mock draft stream. But again, I might push it one more time for the people that missed it. If you guys want to hear the explanation on why, then we'll go through it. But, I don't mind doing it one more time. But I will not be able to visually show you on stream when I'm driving up to Charlotte, though, okay? On Thursday. So keep that in mind. So if you want to visually see what we're doing here, this is the time to look at it. Alright? Only 2 of our players didn't show up to voluntary workouts. Who were those 2 players? I'm curious. Like, I'm not gonna bash them. I just want to know who they are. It's voluntary. So, I have no problem with it. If you don't show up. But, they're not getting fined. Alright, so I'm not dealing with the Bears at all. That's not happening. The Rams want me to trade into the 3rd round. Not happening. Y'all ain't getting... No. Alright, let's be real here. Let's be real here. CJ Stroud's the pick. Come on. Now, there is a small possibility the Vikings could trade up for AR. And a lot of people are not going to want to hear that. The last time I brought it up in a regular stream, I got ignored. They thought they didn't even read the message. Alright, so... the picks I want you to pay attention to that were picked up, and it starts around 32 here, starting into the 2nd round. There goes Will McDonald. Ringo. Ringo's another one. Hyatt. Pay attention to Hyatt. Brian Brees didn't get taken until there. Was Seattle. At 37, you got BJ Ojulari getting taken at 36. Hyatt at 35 by the Colts. So, I mean, those are the ones you want to pay attention to. So, now we arrive at 39. And this is the big pick right here. No idea who they are. The reason I'm pointing these players out is because if you are going to trade down with the Detroit Lions down to 48, these players become critical to figuring out what the Lions are going to do with this pick at 39 if you trade down with them. That's why I mentioned them. The Lions are looking for a tight end. They're looking for a quarterback. And they're also looking for an edge rusher. Consistently in every single mock draft when you trade down from 39. Every single time. Now, the player that they're targeting, for the most part, is Darnell Washington. Tapes. This dude is a monster. And again, the question I ask people is, when is the last time the Lions had a Pro Bowl tight end that they could say is an absolute beast? You know, you have to go back to the 1980s to find one of those. Okay? The 1980s. I mean, that's 40 years ago. Jack Campbell's sitting there. So is Drew Sanders. But for the Lions, if they're looking to trade up to 39 and get Darnell Washington, how desperate are they? You know, and here's the thing, man. You have to initiate the trade with the Lions. They're not going to send you anything. They won't do it. Alright, so I want to see... Okay, see, 49ers are offering me stuff for next year, and I'm not interested in that. Now, alright, I tell you what. Darrell Sunshine, I'm going to let you dictate this mock draft, because you haven't been in here that much. And I'm going to allow you to do this, okay? I'm going to allow you to do this. Then I'm going to show you why my mock draft is better. Because I don't think you've seen what I've been picking. And why I've been picking them. Alright, so if you look at the list, you know, Josh Downs is tempting. Musgrave. Look at all this talent, dude. Look at all this talent. And I'm telling you right now, that is amazingly tempting. And if you take Darnell Washington, that could really screw up the Lions. Okay, you're on board with trade backs. Okay. Cool. Alright, so what would you like me to do with this mock? At 39. Would you like me to initiate a trade back with the Lions and show you what we could get out of that? Or would you rather just pick a player here? I'm going to allow you to run this one. Alright? Alright, so you like Jack Campbell at 39. You like Zach Kuntz at 93. Or Kuntz. I should say Kuntz. I'm trying to be respectful of that last name. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. So I'm going to try to say Kuntz. You know, like you're in a backwoods. Kuntz. You know, in Alabama or something, right? I don't know where he's from. But I'm hoping I got that right. See what's on the table for trade backs. Alright. Here's the deal. You're not going to get anything for trade backs. You have to initiate something. That's garbage. See right there? That's garbage. That's not going to help us. Now I'm going to show you what I propose by trading with the Lions. Now we're going to trade back to the 48. I want the third round 81. And depending on what the Lions want to give you here, either the 152 or the 159. This could matter when you're picking a player right around this area. You know, those 7 picks could be the difference between getting somebody you really, really need or missing them completely. So I'm going to ask for the 152. Alright, so the 159. And you get a 5th round next year. Okay, so we asked for the 6th round next year, right? On an actual draft day, you would not be able to get anything for next year. It would just be those picks. But that's okay. I just want those specific picks up here. That's what I want. Those 3 picks are critical to getting what we need. Let's see if they accept a 6th. I doubt it. Oh, they do. Okay. A 6th will work. A 6th will do. And this is why I propose to trade with the Lions. Because every single time this works. They accept it every time. Consistently. In every mock draft I've done. Alright, so you say good move. Okay. I agree with that. Alright, so would you like me to go ahead and make this trade? Darrell Sunchild. I await your approval. Because this is your draft. I want you to know this. This is your draft. And the next one I'm going to completely run myself. And I'm going to show you what we can get by doing this the right way. Alright, you approve? Let's do it. Now here's where I want people to pay attention. Because I'm about to show you something very, very interesting. If you haven't been paying attention before to these streams. Look at this. Edge rusher Keon White. What did I tell you? What did I tell you the 3 positions that they are looking at are? What did I tell you? Edge rusher, quarterback, and tight end. There it is. Right on cue. And this is yet another mock draft where they've done this. And you can see Hooker here. You can see this is where this matters. Like I said, you got Hooker here with the Raiders. You got B.J. Ojulari here with the Rams. You got McDonald with Pittsburgh over here at 32. And that's why it matters. Because depending on who these teams pick up, over here will have a direct impact on what Detroit picks at 39, should we trade down with them. Alright, so we're sitting here at 48. I'm going to show you like all the pieces that are out here. Before you make a decision, I want you to be informed on what's here. Alright, so we're going to start with linebacker. Since you zeroed in on Zach Campbell. He's there. Drew Sanders is there. Trenton Simpson is there. Wide receiver. Tillman is there. Mims is there. Now the trick here at wide receiver is once these two are gone, you're not getting anything. You're not getting anything that's even really exceptional past Mingo and Perry. It's just not there. You might get lucky with Hutchinson if you develop him correctly. But beyond that, I mean, look at this garbage. There's just nothing there. Alright, so this is why I'm trying to tell you. Wide receiver is on the table here at 48. Tight end. Luke Musgrave would go off the board. Sam Laporta would go off the board. Luke Schumacher might get reached on as well before 81. It is possible. I've seen it happen a lot, actually. When you're talking about edge rusher, you've got Zach Harrison down here, Byron Young. And I don't, these guys will still be sitting there at 81. So you can sit on edge if you wish. Running backs. Here's Devin at 66. He's gone if you don't take him here. Tank Bigsby down here at 94. He's gone if you don't take him at 81. Now, I'm going to suggest somebody actually very, very interesting. Chase Brown from Illinois. I did a little bit of scouting on him today. He's a very, very fast running back. And I like what I see from him. Let's go corner. You got DJ Turner here. You can kind of sit on this one a little bit. Because you got Tyreek Stevenson. You got Darius Rush. You got Hodges Tomlinson. Which I am pounding the table for. I want Hodges Tomlinson. Bad. I want him in Carolina. In the worst way. Eli Ricks. Jalen Jones down here. And Clark. Would probably be as far as I would go. I wouldn't go past Clark. You're not getting much there. Alright, so that being said, I'm going to go and I wanted you to have a good idea of what's there. The full spectrum of them. So you can make your decision a lot more smoothly and know what you want. Alright, so you say take Jack, the middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. Okay. You sure, man? You're locking this in. Alright. I'm going to lock this in for you. Jack Campbell. You wanted Jack? You got it. But I want you to notice who all goes off the board. Look at all these names going off the board. That's a lot of talent. That's a lot of talent. Alright, see, now when I do my mock draft, I'm going to see who actually offers something at 48. Because I'm interested in that. I've had a tough time moving that 48 down. If I was going to do it. Alright, so 81 and 93. Now, I'm going to make a suggestion. I think that someone is going to reach on Hodges Tomlinson here before you get down to 93. Someone's going to reach. I can guarantee that one almost. That's why I'm afraid to jump on anything else other than Hodges Tomlinson here. And keep in mind, this is a 5'8". He just plays way above what his size and weight is. So, I really, really think Hodges Tomlinson is the guy. I'm massively pushing this guy. But again, this is your draft, so I'm letting you pick who you want. Alright, so you got Darius Rush sitting here at 80 as well. I want you to keep that in mind. Once you miss out on Hodges Tomlinson, there's not much here. You might get lucky with Jalen Jones, but I doubt it. You know, developing him. And we've had really good luck with South Carolina Gamecocks corners. Though I do want to point that out. Even though I'm a Clemson fan, I'm still pointing that out. Go to all players. Okay. Alright, so you got Cedric Tillman sitting here. You got Devin at running back. You got Tyreek Stevenson. You got Mingo sitting here at 79. Darius Rush. Zach Harrison at 81. Byron Young at 88. Might get pushed before 93. I doubt it. I would say those are your choices, though. So who you liking? Pick Tucker Kraft? Okay. Tucker Kraft. You're sure? You're sure about this? That's a lot of talent we're passing up on here. You sure you want to lock that in? Okay. Alright, that's a lock on. Alright. We got him. $93. Now, here's where I want to see something. Is Hodges Tomlinson still there? He is. Okay, so you got lucky. He's still there. You took that risk, and he's still there. 100%. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, so 93, who you taking? We got Cedric Tillman. We got Tyreek Stevenson. We got Mingo. We got Darius Rush. Zach Harrison sitting here still. You got lucky on Harrison too. Typically he's gone. Byron Young. Tank Bigsby still here. Riley Moss if you like the Iowa corner. Hodges Tomlinson. which I would highly suggest drafting Hodges Tomlinson. Highly suggest it. But again, this is your draft. Zach Evans is here. Noah Sewell. Xavier Hutchinson down here. Chase Brown. I mean, all the good ones down here, man. Who you got? What you thinking? Because so far, if you go positional wise, we've gotten a quarterback, we've gotten a linebacker, we've gotten a tight end. Alright? This is all you. Now, do you want to push an edge rusher? Do you want to push a corner here? Those two would be my suggestions as far as position right here. Alright, so, I mean, it's an interesting scenario, man. You've got Cedric Tillman here. You've got Tyreek Stevenson. But you've also got Mingo, Darius Rush, Harrison, and Byron Young, Tank Bigsby, and Hodges Tomlinson sitting on the board. So, I mean, it's such a tough call. Really, it is. I'm not even going to lie to you. Is defensive tackle Mozzie Smith still on the board? We don't need a defensive tackle, bro. We already signed Shy Tuttle. We signed like 2 defensive tackles, man. So, honestly, I would steer away from that position. We don't really need it. I'll check for you, though, just to see if he's still there. But realistically, I would stay away from that. Devin Gardner. No. I think he might be gone, bro. Who are you looking for? Mozzie Smith. Mozzie Smith with who? What school? I'm looking to see if he got taken. There's Sam Laporta. Wait, let me see. Okay, Dallas has consistently taken Sam Laporta. That's interesting. Luke Musgrave going off the board there. I don't see him. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't see him. So yeah, what school is he with? That would help me find him. Oh, Gravon Dexter. Okay, Gravon Dexter. Okay, so you like those hog molly types, man. You like get them when you like those hog mollies. Oh man. And as I said, man, I don't feel that defensive tackle is the right way to go here. And if I was going to choose a defensive tackle, I would go with Byron Young, the Alabama defensive tackle. You know, because that dude's a bruiser, man. That dude's a monster. There is not much getting past Byron Young. I've watched him play all year with Alabama. This dude's an animal. But that's if you're going defensive tackle. You know, I personally wouldn't recommend it. But you're sure though. Dexter is Jordan Davis 2.0. Who's Jordan Davis? Remind me again? Because that name doesn't fully ring a bell to me. Oh, you're talking about Thomas Davis, right? Oh, okay. Lock it in. Alright. Alright. Dexter it is. You want him. You got him. You want him, you got him. Alright. Let me see who actually picked up Hodges Thomason real quick. Okay, Houston got Byron Young. I'm not surprised by that. Tillman goes to KC. That's another consistent one that's happened. I've noticed that. Alright, so all. How in the world is Hodges Tomlinson still here? You are the luckiest guy I've ever seen do this. There's just no way. That is pure luck right there at 114. I don't know how you managed it to have him still on the board. That's incredible. Every time I've tried to make these moves, he's gone. By this point, he's gone. Alright, so, who's next? Who you got next? Whoever you got, I'm here for it. I already know who I want. Hodges Tomlinson, even though he's small. Wise decision. Wise decision. That B grade might be, you know, you might get a B grade with that. I disagree with that B grade. I think it's an A. I think it's an A, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, man. Alright, so you still got a edge rusher, a wide receiver, a running back on the board that you still need. You got 3 spots left. Alright, to me, this one screams defensive end or wide receiver. You still got Xavier Hutchinson here, so I think that's the last major wide receiver you're going to be able to get. Because the rest of these guys are not worth anything. Mingo is probably gone, bro. I'm going to be real with you. Mingo's gone. Yep. Mingo's gone, bro. Let me see who got him, actually. I'm curious. Who actually got him? Okay, Baltimore got Tank Bigsby. I'm just looking to see who would get all these players. Browns get Zach Harrison, huh? Mingo went to the Raiders. Okay. Okay. So that kind of gives me an idea of where all these people went to. Alright, so yeah. If you look at wide receiver with this pick, Xavier Hutchinson would be the guy. Anything beyond that is not going to be worth your time. Unless you're looking for a slot receiver. If you're looking for your number one guy, Xavier Hutchinson is still a number one option. You have to develop him, but he would be a number one option. In my opinion. Edge rusher, you got Yaya, you got KJ Henry, and I would suggest Dylan Horton here too, because I got a bad grade for Dylan Horton, but I've done a little bit of scouting on Dylan Horton. I like him. Running back, you still got Zach Evans here. Sean Tucker's here. Beyond that, it's not it's not looking good for you. Okay. Trey Palmer. Is edge rusher McGuire still available? Edge rusher McGuire. Let's look. Nope. He's not. And I'm curious to see where he ended up. McGuire went to... Yeah, McGuire is long gone. Okay, there's Jacksonville with Luke Schumacher. So if we were to trade down that 48, Jacksonville would probably try to get Luke Schumacher. Just to let you know. Not seeing him. Tennessee gets A.T. Perry. Okay. This is really interesting. Okay. Okay, lock in for Palmer, vertical threat. Okay. Trey Palmer, Nebraska, right? That's your choice? Trey Palmer? Alright. Locking it in. Don't want that. Alright, so we still have an edge rusher and a running back to find. So let's look at the edge rushers. Yaya is still there from Louisville. I've heard some good things about Nick Hampton, but I don't know much. Lonnie Phillips, or Lonnie Phelps. I've heard that name pop up a couple of times. I mean, there's not much here, man. Alright, so running back, you got Zach Evans, Sean Tucker, Eric Gray, Deuce Vaughn. I like Deuce Vaughn. I will vouch for Deuce Vaughn. I scouted him. I like him a lot. There's Cameron Peoples. So yeah, my question is, will Deuce Vaughn still survive till 159? I don't know. That's a gamble right there. You sure you want to take that? Zach Evans, okay. Zach Evans it is. Good choice. I like Zach Evans, actually. I actually do like that one. Alright, so edge rusher is the last one. Who you got? And see, this mock draft right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is further proving my point that a trade down with the Lions is necessary in order to get all of these positions locked in. You know, and to completely fill up your draft board. Give me 1 second. Okay. DJ Johnson. DJ Johnson. Alright. And there you go. Your completed board. With all the positional needs. Plus a bonus defensive tackle. Which realistically, I would have chosen offensive tackle Warren McClendon. You know, because we need a right tackle desperately. You know, to back up who we have right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, don't play around with that offensive line. Don't play around with it. Because if you intend on getting Bryce Young, he's going to get murdered if you don't get somebody, you know, for depth behind these guys. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty solid board. I'm pretty happy with that. You know? That's not a bad board right there. You got your quarterback, you got your linebacker, you got your tight end, your defensive tackle, Hodges Tomlinson, which I'm a huge supporter of, wide receiver, running back, edge rusher. That's all the needs right there. Yeah, so Warren McClendon to me is the only choice besides Chandler at offensive tackle. No, he got a wide receiver. Vietnam, he got a wide receiver. He got Trey Palmer. And that's your mock from Darrell Sunchild here. I allowed him to completely control this board for this one. Alright, so. Yep, 4.2 speed. Yep, I agree with that. He's on my radar as well. For that reason. Yeah, I've been watching him as well. 10 opponents and SEC opponents and teams like that. But with Nebraska, you're in that conference with Texas and Oklahoma, so you do get some battle test, but not enough, in my opinion. But if you could show numbers that are a little overinflated in that conference, you know, when you're not playing Texas or Oklahoma, then that shows me, you know, that you may be a pretty good candidate for the next level. And yeah, he's a burner for sure. Yeah. That he does do well. All right. But yes, that is the mock. It is on the VOD now, so I will be looking at those options afterwards. Alright, so now Vietnam, I'm going to give you an opportunity, if you would like it, to draft your own mock board here. Because I like to give this last day usually to the people in chat, you know, and let them have fun with the mock. And then my last mock of that stream would, of course, be the people I'm actually choosing. And recommending to the management. You tell me what players you would like based on what's available, and we'll run with it. That is totally up to you if you'd like to do it. That is totally up to you. I'll even let you choose the number 1 quarterback. It is totally in your hands. If your choice is Bryce, it's Bryce. If your choice is AR, it's AR. If it's CJ, then it's CJ. I'm going to let you have the floor here. Who would you like to have? Because we're not trading that number 1 down. Try to stay realistic. I hear that, man. I hear that. I like that. This is all you, buddy. Young, okay. Bryce Young, alright. Bryce Young it is. You get an A+ grade for that. I mean, you get an A for CJ Stroud as well. So, I mean, you can't go wrong either way, I think. You know, whichever one you favor, realistically, you're still getting an A. Yeah, we're not... No. I'm not happy with the Bears right now. I'm not taking anything from the Bears. I don't care what it is. The Bears can kick rocks somewhere. I don't care how nice that offer is. Yeah, big decline. We don't in that trade. Would you like to do that, or would you like to pick somebody here? Do keep in mind I am having trouble moving that 48 down once I acquire it. So I've kind of hit a brick wall there. You think Jack Campbell? Okay, lock it in. Jack Campbell, okay. Let me find him. You're sure now? You're sure now? You want to take Jack? Lock it in, right? Oh, Kincaid. Kincaid. You like Kincaid? Where's Kincaid at? Oh, the tight end from Utah. That's a new name. I haven't been looking at him. You still got Darnell Washington, which I happen to favor Darnell Washington myself over Kincaid. But I'm not going to argue with it, you know, if you think Kincaid's the better one. Yeah, this gives us our quarterback a weapon. Okay. So Kincaid, lock it in. You locking it in? All right. Kincaid it is. Let's go. No trade down. I'm interested to see how this is going to go because we literally only have 6 picks. And we're not going to fill all our needs by just 6 picks. So we have that one trade down offer with the Patriots to move down in the 4th round. And you gain a 7th, which is garbage. I don't want a 7th, to be honest with you. That's a hard decline right there. I'm not interested in that. Yeah, agreed. Decline. I can't even move a 7th without 2 of them. There's no point. All right, so this is what is on the board. What you thinking? And you are allowed to repeat if you wish. I cannot, unfortunately, no. I can read out whichever ones you would like me to read out, though. Plenty of talent still on the board. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Go to the edge. All right. Edge column it is. All right. You got Byron Young. I personally like Isaiah McGuire. I've been scouting Isaiah McGuire. I like this dude. So he's an option as well if you like that. The man said edge. Absolutely. I've got him scouted in my notes. So if there's anybody that you want a scouting report from that I did scouting on, just let me know. Just mention the name and I'll give it to you. I haven't finished the wide receivers, but I should have that done tomorrow. Will be my next pick, but I don't know the order yet. The order, we have 93, we have 114, we have 132, and 145 picks. That's what we got. Linebacker list, trying to find value. All right. I would recommend out of this list that's still there, Overshown. That's my choice. Suggestion. I'm not going to tell you how to draft, but that's my suggestion. Muhammad Debate is legit too, bro. Middle linebacker for Utah. Nick Herbert. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Wisconsin's still there, yeah. I personally like Overshown a lot. I did a little scouting on Overshown, and I like him enough that actually that's what I was targeting when I traded down with the Lions. That's how much I really like Overshown. Because he shows like a 60-40 predominant coverage and ability to run stop. I'm not worried about the grade myself on my box. The grades are what they are on mine. I want value on mine. But you do whatever you think is best. This is your draft. All right, corner. You have Tyreek Stevenson. You have Darius Rush. We've had success with South Carolina Gamecocks corners. You've got Caillou Blue Kelly's here. You know, normally I wouldn't point him out, but based on what's still there, Jalen Jones, you're skating on thin ice at corner, man. And remember what I said, that Hodges Tomlinson goes before 93 sometimes. Somebody reached on him. Pretty sure that's not who he was going for, but yeah, somebody did reach on him. I did mention that. Was a high possibility. Darius Rush or Eli Ricks. I would prefer Rush myself. Based on what I've scouted. Also, yes, he is. Definitely. I'm looking for somebody that's not just one-dimensional, though, at corner. I want somebody that can check multiple boxes. That's what I want. You know, because you want somebody that can actually pass, deflect, you know, take on some of these bigger wide receivers and win. Okay, Rush, yeah. Rush it is. I think that's a great choice. I think Rush checks a lot of the boxes that you're looking for at corner. And I definitely agree with that choice. Alright, definitely decline that with the Broncos. Not interested. Alright, going back to whatever's left here. Alright. This might be your last chance to get Byron Young. I'm going to say that right now. This might be your last shot at it. Okay, I locked in. I locked in Rush. Cool. And yeah, I do agree with that decision, though. Excellent decision. Tank Bigsby is a juggernaut. Yes, he is. That is a fact, Daryl Sunchild, for sure. I scouted that dude actually, just today, and I was very impressed. Yeah, he ranked up there with a lot of these good running backs. He's got good shiftiness, great speed. He could juke while at full sprint, you know. And there's not many running backs that can do that, you know. Breaks tackles while in full sprint, you know. My issue with Tank Bigsby is, you know, if people get a hand on him, he's down for the count, you know. But if they don't get a hand on him, he's gone. You know, he's an absolute speed demon. Jin Reed is like Steve Smith. Yeah, true. Go to edge screen so I can read it. Okay. You got it. Edges. There you go. And again, you are allowed to repeat because we only have like 2 people in chat right now for YouTube. So, and nobody in the Facebook chat, so this is all you guys. I'm pumped like a mother lover, bruv. Draft is finally here. Yeah, I know, right? That's that energy, man. That's that energy we want to bring to this stream today. Let's go. Let's go, man. You getting me hyped right now. Straight up, you getting me hyped. I like that. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been doing this every year. I've been like playing videos of prior draft picks and stuff like that. You want linebacker? Okay. There's Overshown right there at 117. You still got Nick. Nick is still there. I know Daryl Sunchild really likes Nick. He pointed him out a minute ago. But I personally like Overshown. But it is your call. By the way, I'm happy to do this for the viewers of my stream, you know, and it's just such a pleasure to be able to have everybody's opinions out there and have different perspectives on the draft and just a different idea of how to do this, you know. And I think next year when we do this, we'll have about 2 streams where we just allow the viewers to pick whatever mock drafts they want, you know. As we get bigger numbers within the channel, subscriptions and stuff like that, and bigger numbers of people coming into the chat, you know, to see who gets to do the mock drafts that stream, and each one will have like 1 mock draft. So Byron Young, edge rusher, okay. Locking it in. Great choice. I like it. Alright, so you do have that option of trade offers here. And I think if you're looking to have an offensive lineman along with these picks, I think a trade down would be smart. If we nail this draft, we are legit threats in the NFC again. Absolutely. I think, you know, it's a legitimate threat, man. With what we got in the free agency, and you know, it's fun, man. It's fun. I got this just watching Steve Fatenham says with his mock here. Thanks a lot, bro. I really appreciate it. Lock Poppy says, I didn't get naughty. Oh my god. I wish I could see it better though. Yeah, that's the best I could do for you, buddy. And I wish I could do better, but you know, this is kind of what you get. I can read off whatever you want me to read off though. I'm happy to do that. So whatever you want me to read that you can't see, just let me know. I got you. Alright. We've got linebacker still on the board to pick up. Wide receiver and running back. No trades for you, okay? Up to you. You know, personally, I wouldn't play games with that offensive line, but that's just how I roll with mine. You'll see. Oh, you're good, Lock Poppy. You're good. As I said before, man, come and go as you need to. That's how these streams are, and I give people the freedom to do that. Things that are more important than my stream. So I get it, man. Not a problem. Go to the linebacker screen. I know I'm on my phone. Okay. Linebacker. Gotcha. Ooh, that's not much of a choice, man. Oh, I think I'd go Owen here. Honestly. That'd be my recommendation. Lot Poppy, keep pounding. One day away. Let's go. Draft is here. I didn't want to be late though. I was waiting for the stream. Yeah, I mean, you're good, man. You're good, man. I know it was a little late, but I had a lot going on myself to where I got really delayed to where I couldn't start this stream until really late myself, so it happens. We can fortify the O-line next year. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Realistically, we just need a right tackle anyway in depth. So, I mean, that's fair. That's a fair point. I'm glad I'm here, though. Like Poppy says. Yeah. Nope, they will be there next round. Oh, okay. So you got a wide receiver, running back, and a linebacker spot to fill then. What you thinking? Go to the wide receiver screen? Okay. I got you. I like Xavier Hutchinson here. I really like Xavier Hutchinson. Oh, wow. O-line could definitely use another depth piece. IMO. Yeah, it has to be a right tackle, though. It has to be a right tackle because we found our left guard in free agency with McCall. So, to me, I think, right tackle is what we need if we're going to pick up an offensive lineman this year. And I have somebody in mind. Warren McClendon is the choice, if you're going to choose a right tackle. And how I know that is snap counts. And I showed that in the last stream. I would be more than happy to look that up for you if you want to see it. After he gets done drafting. Is this the last mock? No, I'm going to be doing one of my own as well. After the two of them are done. Luck, if you'd like to jump in here with a mock of your own, you're more than welcome to. Because I typically let the viewers jump in with their mock drafts on the last day, before I take off on Wednesday before the draft. So, that's kind of the new plan. And I do throw in my one mock draft as well, just to get my 2 cents in, and have everybody's perspective in there, And as the numbers grow, on the viewership, we'll do raffles, But yeah, the Real Sunchild's already done his, and Vietnam is in the middle of his right now. You say give Bout wide receiver LSU. All right, you locking that in? Cool, I might. Okay. You locking that in, Vietnam? I'll get him for you. Alright, let's lock it in. Bout. Alright, 145. You got one pick left. And no trades, obviously. So you're looking for a running back. Or a linebacker here. What do you want? Linebacker or running back? Let's take a look at both. Let's give you an idea what's here. Here's the linebackers. So I'll give you a minute to look through the linebackers. And then I'll show the running backs. His name is pronounced Booty. Okay, Booty. Got it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, so you're getting your good look at the linebackers now. Let me know when you want me to shift to running backs so you can look at those. Okay, running backs. There you go. Now keep in mind, Kenny McClintosh actually got in trouble with the law. I want to remind people of that. So I'd steer away from that. That's character issues right there. Even though the dude is a beast, I did scout him and he is a beast. But those character issues, dude. You sure you want that in Charlotte, though? That's what I keep telling people, man. Don't draft that dude. Show the running back for you? I am. Those other running backs. That is the running backs. So there's still a little talent there. Based on what's still here. Whew. Did I scout? Oh yeah, I did scout Miller. Okay. He would be a consistent solid choice, I think, but personally I like Deuce Vaughn more. That's just my take on it. Defensive lineman. Okay. What in the world is Byron Young still doing there? Are you serious? Oh, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. If you want a defensive tackle, that's a no-brainer. I wouldn't even hesitate, bro. Oh, your texts are slow. That's fine. You, my favorite Panthers podcast, are the best in my opinion, 100%. Appreciate that, Lock Property, man. It's a pleasure to do this for you guys, and, you know, I love giving opportunities to the viewers and just, you know, you guys are what make this stream what it is. You know, you guys keep sticking around and checking out the content and being the awesome people that you are, you know, and you guys are the reason I keep doing what I'm doing. So, I this is one of a handful of ways I would love to give back to you guys, and give you the reins, of power, and allow you to do whatever you wish, because you've earned it. You guys have been great and kind and considerate and respectful of other people's opinions and done everything that I've asked, so this is one of a handful of rewards for sure. The absolute beast Miller might be my pick, but I want to scan the other positions. Freaking legend in the making, bro. 100% keep pounding. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I haven't heard about him. Miller. Alright, so what other stuff do you want to see? Miller is a dog. Okay. Yeah, you let me know what you want to see. We'll go from there. I pretty much know what I'm going to do with my draft. With my mock. And it's going to go fast. Because I already know what I want. I'm leaning towards Miller also. Alright. Miller is... Miller is which position? You'll have to help me out because I'm looking at defensive tackles right at the moment on my screen. Linebacker, one last time, okay. You got it, Chief. Ventrell Miller. Okay, this is who you're talking about, right? He adds size and speed to the position, yes. Oh. Interior offensive lineman. Alright, now see. Normally I would recommend Patterson here. But because we got McCall in free agency, now I don't really see the need for Patterson as much as I do for offensive tackle. So Miller the running back, okay. Miller the running back. You got him. And see, there's Kenny McClintosh on the board. Okay. That is a great board. That's a really great board. You didn't get your linebacker, you didn't get your offensive lineman, but see, this is why a trade down with the Lions makes sense. Because you ensure that a linebacker is possible at that point. Oh, TCU. TCU. Oh, okay. Move the run back. Yeah. That's who I got. That's who I got for you. Kendre Miller. Running back TCU. So you asked for. Yeah, that's who it was though. So, but overall, I think solid board here. You know, again, missing out on a linebacker is kind of a problem. But if you got YGM shifting over to linebacker, you know, I still recommend a linebacker in the draft. I still highly recommend it. They give you an A. A plus, as a matter of fact. A plus for your boy Miller. Yeah. One more pick out of this, you know, in order to make sure you hit all those skill positions. Our skill positions sucked for years now. That's true, man. Straight A's, baby. Yeah, great choices. Alright, like Poppy, you want in on this? I don't know if he's still here or not. Type in chat if you're still here, like Poppy. Come on, man. I'm going to give you a couple minutes while we chat it out, you know. Because I want to give him his opportunity, you know. Alright, Locke. You want in? You want a mock, man? You want a chance at a mock? Anybody that wants a chance at a mock, hit me up. Let me know. Let me know now. Or forever hold your peace tonight. If you want a shot, now is your chance. You get complete control of your board. Whatever you want. And I will be making suggestions to you as well while you're doing so, based on what is available. So you'll have that benefit of that when normally you wouldn't. Any chance we could do a small stream tomorrow and do it? I don't think I'm feeling it tonight. I'll see what I can do. How about this? Since you're the only one that's really asked for that, why don't I get in private chat with you tomorrow, and I'll share my screen, you know, in a video chat, and we'll do it that way. Is that cool with you? You good with that? Just let me know when you're available tomorrow. You know, PM me. You know how to get in touch with me. Yeah, it can be real short. Yeah, no problem. No problem. And I can make suggestions based on what's there too. Like 15, 30 minutes max. Yeah, for sure, for sure. You my guy. Yeah, absolutely, man. I love doing that stuff for people, man. For anybody wanting while driving. So, for anyone joining me for that, make sure that you keep your responses short and easy to read so that I can keep my eyes on the road when I'm streaming on the way up to Charlotte, alright? Alright guys, let me know how to hang out with us, man. I appreciate that. Means a lot, you know. I know you got to go make that money, man. Go earn them dollar bills. Go earn that green. Go get it, boy. I got you. You know, and if you miss anything, you can go back and check it out on the VOD too. That's for anybody that misses the stream or comes in late, you know, or any of that. You know, you could always check it out on the VOD. And anybody that wants to join in with the Zoom, the link is pinned. Do keep in mind when the time runs out, I have to reset the link and I have to repin it. So do keep that in mind, folks. I always go back and pick it up when I can. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I appreciate you for that. You know, I don't know how many people actually check out the VODs, but you know, I really should keep track of those numbers more than I do. But I've got a lot going on though, usually when I'm not on stream, so your mocks are the best. Thank you, Like Poppy. I appreciate that. Alright, so that being said, you're about to see my mock. You're in for a treat. Because I'm about to show you exactly what I'm about to do with it. And I can guarantee you, the picks I'm about to go for are not on your board. Either one of your boards at all. You know, besides the quarterback, of course. Alright, see, I just want to make one point about Anthony Richardson before we continue here. Anthony Richardson, we know he can throw that deep ball. The problem is his short and medium accuracy. It is almost non-existent. You know, and that's a major problem. So when he goes into the league, and he learns behind a quarterback, sure. You know, you're going to learn a little bit about technique, footwork, hands, how hard to throw the ball, you know, where to throw the ball, you know, the time release, you know, versus college, when to get that ball out of there, feeling the pressure, you know, all of this stuff that the quarterback's coaches can teach you. The problem with this is, until he learns that, if you put him in trial by fire, these defenses are going to learn very quickly that they can load up the deep ball, the deep coverages. You know, you're talking like 40 yards plus, because they know after watching film that that deep ball is your only claim to fame. So they're going to load up about 6 or 7 people back there, and the rest of them are going to be on the offensive line. You know, you're going to have the middle of the field wide open. So you're going to try to run the ball, you know, and try to escape if you're AR, and it's not going to work, you know. And that's how they got you. They've got the book on you already. And that's not good, man. That's not good. You know, and I could see the Vikings trading up for him and having him sit behind Kirk Cousins. I can see that happening. So I think that is the best place for him to be, system-wise. But honestly, like, and yes, we do have Andy Dalton to mentor him, but I don't know how well Josh McCown is going to handle that, you know, as a quarterback coach. I don't know, because he's newly minted towards that position. So it's, dude, that's a total gamble for me. You're gambling Vegas style odds there that this dude is going to pan out. And you got to sit there for, 2 years and hope and pray while you got Andy Dalton sitting out there at starter and Matt Corral, who you don't know who he is? Yeah. AR is not the pick for me. Sorry. I can't do it. I can't in all good conscience do that. So, we're not taking any trades in the first round, I don't think. I'm not liking it. Ooh. Wait a minute. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking this trade, but I just want y'all to have this for posterity right here. Just for posterity's sake. Remember how the Bears screwed us out of two a number 1 and a number 2 pick. We got the Texans here that are willing to give us 2 number 1s for next year, a 3rd rounder, and 2 6th rounders for next year. I mean, what? What is that? Seriously, what is that? Texans, what are you doing? Hey, nobody said these guys were the smartest in the league right now. You know, nobody said they were. So, again, it's mocks, so who knows. Anyway, I'm not taking any of these. I want CJ Stroud. I have my reasonings, and I've said them many, many times on stream of why. Alright. Now, if you guys were paying attention to the mocks that I was doing last stream, you know exactly what's about to happen here. Alright, so I'm paying attention to a certain specific set of picks here before I do anything else. You got Will McDonald again going here to KC. That's been consistent. Ringo going to Houston. That's been consistent. Hyatt going to the Colts. That's consistent. Brees to the Cardinals. Yep. Harrison. Don't care about that one. Michael Schwartz. Don't care about that one. Smits. I think that is. Yeah, Smits. Hooker is the one I care about. And I'll tell you why Hooker is the one I care about in just a second. Now, I have a choice. I have a huge choice here. Alright, CJ, I don't care who it is, I want a franchise quarterback. Facts, man. Facts. I think CJ's the best fit for us. That's just my take on it, you know. And I'm not going by the media. I'm not going by any of the stuff I've heard out there. I'm going by my pure research and what I've seen and what I believe is the right choice for us. You know, I'm willing to go against the grain there, you know. But yes, 39 is where the real action begins. Let me see what people are offering. Garbage. Ugh, excuse me. Garbage. Don't want it. Nope. Alright, so this gives me an option. I could go Jack Campbell here. I could go Drew Sanders. I could go Keon White, which was the first defensive end mentioned in any and all mock drafts that were put out there by ESPN. I could choose Josh Downs. I could choose Luke Musgrave. BJ is out there as well. Ooh. Sam Laporta would be gone. Tillman at 65 might still be there. I doubt it. Alright, Marvin Mims at 72. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I have a real choice to make here. Do I take Darnell Washington and screw over the Detroit Lions? Or do I trade down with the Detroit Lions? This is a difficult choice right here. And I'm going to be real with you. Since I've seen Hendon Hooker out here, and they're going to be going for Darnell, that pretty much tells me what I need to do. because there's a few options that the Lions would consider at 39. Making this move here is the smartest play to make. Alright, so this trade in particular, you're moving down to 48. You're picking up the third round 81. And you're picking up the fifth round 159. Now, why these specific picks? I'm going to show you in a minute. And you also have a choice. You could either ask the Lions for a sixth round next year, or you could ask for that 194 right there and probably get away with it. Now, see, I'm not targeting anything at 194. So I want an extra pick next year. And we're going to go ahead and make that move. I'm going to lock that in. I'm feeling very, very confident that that is the right move to make. And again, accepted. As usual. And look who is right there at pick 47. Every single time. It's Luke Musgrave. Now, isn't that a coincidence? That's a weird coincidence, isn't it? That must mean that Darnell Washington is off the board. As predicted, he is off the board. Green Bay has taken him. Now, this is the first time that Detroit has gone for a corner. And I find that very interesting. Because most of the time they would go for Keon White. Or Darnell Washington. Okay, so corner must be on the radar as well now. At second round 39. So we're adding that to the list of possibles. Being that this may be the one time out of 50 that they actually choose a corner, I'm not 100% prepared to add corner to that list of Detroit possibles at 39 if you trade down with them. However, I still will go for the main three positions, which will be tight end, quarterback, or edge rusher. Alright, so that is what I wanted people to pay attention to. Now, when we officially look at our pick at 48 here, we're not getting any offers, and as I've said before, moving that 48 is just darn near impossible. I've hit a brick wall every time I tried to do it. What area? I need to know once I get in there where y'all are meeting at so I can meet up with y'all quickly. You know. So whatever spot we get, you know. But I want everybody to come together and just hang out. You know, that's a member of my channel. Or a sub to my channel and a follower of Facebook. So, again, I want to make sure that that's known. We're going to do that. If you have bought your ticket, you're going, and you plan for sure to be there, let me know. If you want to meet me. And we can talk shop throughout the entire thing, whatever you want to do. I am totally down. And if y'all want to meet somewhere and have dinner or something, I'm down with that too. You know, whatever y'all want to do afterwards. You know, it's up to you. But do keep in mind, I do need to drive back. You know, to South Carolina. So, I can't stay up in North Carolina too long. You know, after that draft party. Alright, so 48. 48. Let's see what's available here. Now, wide receiver is going to be tempting because we got Tillman, we got Mims. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not liking much after that. do like Xavier Hutchinson. Ugh, excuse me. And, you know, on this channel, when we do fan mocks, I do allow repeats. So, if you guys do want to do repeats, I do allow them. Because of the small number of viewers. Now, once that viewer number count goes up, I may reconsider that. We'll see. Maybe not, though. Alright, so Tillman, Mims, linebacker, we've got these guys here. Now, I'm going to target Overshown. I'm going to target Overshown with this 93rd pick. I'm locking that into 93. Now, 81, I'm giving to Hodges Tomlinson. That's locked in as well. So those two picks are locked in. And once we get down to 114, then we'll start looking at edge. But right now, we have our choice between a wide receiver or a running back. And or let's see, edge rusher, right? I think going for either Zach Harrison or Byron Young would be a reach at this stage. So I'm not going to push that one. Guard position. Tight end. Tight end, okay. Tight end is an option. Alright, so we're looking at an offensive pick here. Is what realistically what we're looking at. So it's either a running back, wide receiver, or tight end here. Sam Laporta's there. Luke Schumacher. And if I don't grab Luke Schumacher at 81, he's gone. Which we've already locked that pick in. So it's either Sam Laporta, Devin Akine, Devin Akane. Sorry about that. Devin Akane. I think I got that last name correct. And Cedric Tillman, Marvin Mims. Those are our choices. That's a tough call, man. It's a tough call. I think this one might have to be a wide receiver, man. Although I can't ignore that call of the running back, though. You know, I'm gonna grab Chase Brown later on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab Chase Brown later on. Alright, so Tillman or Mims, I've got Tillman. Yeah, there goes Devin. We got trade offers here. Let's see. Third round down to a 6th. Nope. Dolphins want to give us a 7th rounder if we move down 3 spots. I mean, I can't really do much with the 7th. If you were to offer me a 6th, I'd be interested. I'd be highly interested, you know? But we're not doing that. Rams want me to move down to the 5th, not happening. Vikings want me to move down 6 spots, and it would give me a 6th rounder. Now that's a beautiful looking trade right there. I like that. I'm not even going to argue with that one right there. Alright, Vikings will have a conversation in a minute. Saints, no. They want us to move down to... Like I said, I think we're safe to get Hodges Tomlinson here at 81. And taking that trade. It's a risk, but I think it's one worth taking here. I think it is. Linebacker, like I said, we're targeting Overshown. We got him locked at 93. So this trade up that the Vikings want to do, they're probably aiming for Samuel Porter or Luke Schumacher here. That's what I think they're going for. Ooh. We do have that choice right there, don't we? Oh, whoa. Okay. Now, I see Isaiah McGuire down here. I see him. Now, my question is, at 114 you can grab him. But 114... we have Chase Brown there as well. Now my question is, will Chase Brown drop to 132? If he drops to 132, we can grab Chase Brown. If he does not, then we'll see if Zach Evans is still there. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not big on a running back at the moment, to be honest with you. But see how taking a wide receiver here just messes up your entire next few moves here? This is why you want to be very, very careful. And I think, where is that Vikings offer? 211. Can I change that 6th rounder out for a 6th rounder next year? Because I really don't need it. I'm going to be real with you. I really don't need it this year. But I could use it next year. Let's see here. See, I don't want to rob them though. They've only got 2 4th rounders, a 5th rounder, and a 6th rounder next year though. See, I don't want to rob the Vikings. That's oof. So I see why they're offering the 6th round this year. I understand. I get it. It's fair. How about the Dolphins? Dolphins, would you like to talk to me? And see if maybe we can make some type of arrangement here. Right, Miami. Alright, ignore that Vikings round 4 thing. That's not an official pick for Miami. It starts right here at 384. You have a 4th round, 5th round, 6th round, and a 7th round for next year. Gross. Very gross. I'm going to say no. I got to go player here. I got to go with a player. Although, moving that 81 down somewhere in between a 93 and a 110 would be a wise move. And that's what I've been trying to find is the proper trade partner. If I was going to do that. And the best I could find was Jacksonville at this point. And that's at 88. That's at 88. Because I want to ensure that I get overshown. That's the point of this. That's the point of making this move. Alright, so let's talk to the Jags. Let's see if we can get something going here. I've been playing around with this for a while now. It's been tricky, to be real with you. Moving that down 7 spots. Will you give me... Ooh, this is a tough call. I don't want anything below a 185. 2 6s. Alright, and see if you ask for the 4th there, it's not enough. Okay, so Jacksonville, let's try again. Alright, so if I ask for the 127, it's accepted. Okay. In a 6th round next year. Look at this. I want to try one more time. I want to see something. I want to see something real quick. Jacksonville, will you be willing to give me the 121? No. So it has to be the 127. Okay, I'm on board with this. I'm on board with this. Okay. We're on to something here. 127, I can use that. 185 would be fine. No. We don't want to ask for the 185. Got it. Got it. Roger, 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 roger. Roger, Dodger. Alright. So 127. You're in a 6th round next year. Could we stretch this to a pair of 6s? Because, I mean, look at all these 6th rounders they have next year. Are you serious right now? A pair of 6s? No. I don't want 3 6s. No. I want to get out of that. I want to get out of that and reset it. Jacksonville. Okay, let's try again. You got 2 6s for next year for Jacksonville. 4, 5. Alright. Let's do that. Why does it keep selecting both of them? I don't want to select both. I just want one of them. Yes, just one of them. That's what I want. Boom. That's the trade right there. Now, I want to look at my notes, and I want to see what this pick was before. What this trade was before that I did with them. Also, when I was trying to move the 41, the 48 down, you know, once I acquired it from the Detroit Lions, I did manage to execute a trade with the Chicago where I got 61, 103, and 136. But I'm not going to trade with the Bears anymore. I'm not doing it no more. No, no more. So, I mean, down 7 spots, that's not going to kill me when it comes to Hodges Tomlinson. I pick up a 4th, and I get a 6th next year. I'm taking this. I'm doing it. And see, there's the problem. There's the problem right there. Hodges Tomlinson just went to Seattle. You do not want to take this second deal. He always consistently goes to Seattle right there if you do screw up here. Alright, so we're going to restart this whole thing. We already know what we're doing now. We know for a fact what we're doing. There's a reason I'm doing that. So obviously I'm not going to waste any time.
Prize Picks is giving away a shot to
We already
win
know
up to
what we
$1
want.
million every day of the playoffs. It's simple. Just enter a lineup of 2 or more players for as little as $5 and you're in.
Okay.
Join the number 1 daily fantasy sports app today and claim your shot at $1 million. Learn more at prizepicks.com/million.
Right on cue. Hooker. Hooker's gone. Interesting. So Hyatt's gone. Hooker's gone. McDonald's gone too. Alright, so that lead into a wide receiver option that they did not want, which was Johnston. Alright, so we're going to make that move with Detroit. Like we normally do. 159. And a 6th rounder. Done. Now, let's watch the fireworks. Let's see who Detroit picked up. A defensive lineman this time. Fascinating. Alright. Yeah, there's the Bears deal right there. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was hoping would show up. Alright, see, this puts me down at a 61 pick, which is kind of where I want to be. That still allows me to get a good wide receiver, tight end, running back, whatever you want at 61, whatever's still there. The 103 ensures that you get overshown. That ensures it. And you get a 5th round next year. Yeah. Bears, I like it. I like it a lot. The rest of these are garbage. Yeah. Dallas, you're on the right track. Except I don't want a 6th rounder. I would like to take off that 2nd rounder and negotiate there. For next year. I don't want that. I'll talk to Dallas, though. Let's see. I'll talk to Dallas. Yeah, you're going to give me that 212. I don't want that 212, bro. So 258. You're willing to give me the 90. I'll take that. That's too much. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much. What are y'all offering again? 6th rounder. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Dallas, no. Offers off the table. Alright, Bears, let's have... Ugh. That's a tempting offer. I've got to start negotiating with the Bears on this one. I don't like doing it, but... No, after the way they swindled us, but... I mean, look at this. 3 2nd rounders? I mean, it's time to have a conversation, man. For real. Alright, what were you offering before? 2nd round 61. 103. Okay. Alright, so that's the one you wanted to offer me. I see. 61. The 103. And you see how much garbage this is? They're not even going to give it to me. Just forget this. Forget this. I'm playing around too much here with this 48, and I just need to pick a player. Let's pick a player and be done with it. Alright, God, so tempting. It is so tempting to get Tillman here. Jahmyr Gibbs is still there? What? Oh, this decision just got even more complicated. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I did not expect to see Jahmyr Gibbs' name on here at 48. I'm going to be real with you. Every single mock I've ever seen, he's gone. That's a shocker and a half. Wow. Jacksonville, I think it could be a possibility on Thursday. No, the problem is with the Jaguars, you're not going to find common ground with Jacksonville with that 48. It's just been, of course, it's the Bears. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Of course, it's the Bears that give us the best offer. Oh, man. And they know it. Alright, so running back. Here's the thing. You might miss out on Chase Brown. That's why I'm willing to push this one right here. And go Jahmyr Gibbs. Wide receiver wise. That kind of puts me in a bind. Because at 132, you could be sitting it with Xavier Hutchinson. You could get him. Yeah. You miss out on Tillman. You miss out on Mims. But Hutchinson's still there. Oh, God. I can't pass up Gibbs, man. I can't do it. This is so tough, dude. I've never been presented with this before. Alright, Lock Poppy, what do you think I should do? Should I take Should I take Mr. Jahmyr Gibbs here? Or should I go Tillman? Which one would you do? It's one of those two or a tight end. Which one would you go for? And let me show you the tight ends. Because you got Sam Laporta on the board here too. Oh man, that's tough. I'm not even going to lie to you. I think Gibbs, yeah, that's, wow, man. That's too irresistible of an offer right there. I've got to take him. I've got to do it. Oh, I lose out on Laporta and I lose out on Tillman. Yep, there goes Tillman. Alright, so 3 trade offers. They want us to move down a little bit. We gain a 4th and a 5th. Don't think so. Nope, this pick belongs to Hodges Tomlinson. I'm not even gonna. Nope. They want me to move down in the 5th round? I don't think so. No. Jets, go away with that. Okay, Niners want me to go to pick 101. They want to give me a 5th rounder, a 3rd, 4th, and a 5th next year. Well, y'all are really hunting somebody, aren't you? I don't think so. Hodges Tomlinson is the pick. If you don't grab him, he goes. He goes off the board. I don't care if it's a C+. I really don't. I want Hodges. I want him bad. Yes, desperately enough to wait, you know. Alright, so this pick at 93 belongs to a defensive end. Yeah, definitely a defensive end. Either a defensive end or Luke Schumacher. Okay, if you sit on tight end, you've got Latu down here. You lose out on Luke Schumacher, but you do get Latu. And I do like Latu. So. And also, Zach might still be there from Old Dominion. He might still be there. Good chance of it. I'm just curious. Okay, so that's right around where that guy is there. Yeah, the pick is Byron Young. The pick is definitely Byron Young. I like Isaiah McGuire, don't get me wrong. But the pick is definitely Byron Young right there. Oof. Overshown just went off the board. Browns just got my guy. Alright, so. Here's what we're going to do instead. We do have... Sewell is still there. Alright, so. Yeah, there's Ventrell Miller sitting down there. So, I'm going to wait on linebacker. I'm going to pick up Ventrell Miller later on. Here's what we're going to do. Wide receiver, who's still here? Xavier Hutchinson should probably be an option here. Schumacher is an option. Again, we're solid on tight ends here. What's going down here? What's going on down here at tackle? Ooh. Alright, I gotta have my tackle, so. I'm thinking tackle. Alright. So, Warren McClendon versus Schumacher. Versus Xavier Hutchinson. Again, I'm targeting Raheem Jarrett down here at wide receiver, so I'm going to ignore Hutchinson. I think between Adam Thielen and Chark, we're going to find a number one wide receiver between the two of them. So, that puts the choice between Schumacher, Zach, and Warren McClendon. Oh, man, I don't want Warren McClendon going off the board because I don't get another shot at a tackle quite like him again. Tight end I could sit on. Wide receiver I could sit on. Linebacker I could sit on. So, that tells me this pick needs to go to Warren McClendon. And I know I'm going to get a terrible grade for that. and I don't care. I'm telling you right now, I don't care. I'm not in it for the grades. I'm in it for the quality players. I've got specific players targeted for specific reasons. Alright, now. Tight end. Who's still here? Okay, Latu. Wide receiver. Okay, we can still get Hutchinson. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I might do that. I think I might do that. Although we got Zach Evans right here. But we got Jahmyr Gibbs, so running back is off the table now. Alright. Yeah, I think the obvious choice here is Xavier Hutchinson. Defensive end. Yeah, I like this mock so far. I really hope we've won Hodges Tomlinson. We did. Winning pick and Byron. Yes, I agree. Based on what's there, you know, I've got to pick up what's still there. Linebacker. Sewell is still there. And I'm going to be honest. Sewell's a run stopper. No. Tight end. This has to be way too. This has to be way too. I'm hunting, I'm hunting Ventrell Miller down here. That's what I want. Alright, so I have met every need that we have. You know, the grades may not be exactly what everybody wants, but I like what we got. I'm happy with it. I'm accepting it. If I could find a way to move that 48, I would. You know, I would definitely consider it. But it is what it is, folks. I'll see if I can find some time tomorrow, Lock Poppy, for your mock draft video chat, if you'd like to do that. Again, you don't have to show your face. I could just screen share. So we'll do that. And I need to spend a little bit of time and finish up my scouting on wide receivers before we do that. I'll be in touch. I'll be in touch around 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll be in touch. If that's cool with you. Somewhere in between 1:30 and 2, I'll be in touch with you. But I do have something I have to take care of before I go up to Charlotte, so. Alright, guys. As you can see, quarterback, running back, corner, edge, offensive tackle, wide receiver, tight end, linebacker. All positions of need met. Every one of them. That is why this trade with the Lions is so critical. It gives you every spot you're looking for if you trade correctly. All right. That being said, I've got to be up early, so is there anything else that you guys would like to talk about while I'm still here? Now's your chance. That I can look up on my laptop right now. Last chance before I get on the road to Charlotte on Thursday. Okie dokie dokie. Well, folks, it has been a lot of fun. I'm going to call it here. And we have been running for 3 hours and 12 minutes thus far. Been following along on Facebook. Appreciate you guys. I know you guys can't see the stream, and I'm going to try to post all those mock drafts on the Facebook page so you guys can see them. All these mock draft streams in their entirety. I'll try. I don't know if Facebook is going to allow that without some copyright issues, but we're going to try it. Okay? I'd rather just leave them on YouTube for now and just give you guys one video, that links you to the channel. So we'll probably do that instead. But if you guys look in the live section, you'll find all these VODs. Alright. We do not get in touch tomorrow. I will send you my your version of the mock draft, and maybe you can show it on the stream. Yeah. I don't know that I would be able to do that while I'm driving to Charlotte. Perhaps in the before the Saturday rounds of the draft, I could do that. Because I'll be here kicking that off about what time did I say that was going to be? Let me see. 6:30 is when I officially plan on kicking off the Friday stream. Ooh, excuse me. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I'm going to start that stream on Friday for rounds 2 and 3. And then on Saturday, I will be starting my stream about 11:30 to make sure that we cover rounds 4 through 7. That way we can talk about whatever we need to talk about before those rounds begin. Alright, guys. I'll be posting that schedule. As far as the Thursday first round, that would be dependent on when I decide to start streaming within BOA, within the stadium itself. So we'll see about that one. Absolutely, I'm going to have a great time. Yes, anybody that's coming with me, meet me there. We're all going to have a great time together. And we'll all get a chance to meet people from different YouTube channels and stuff like that. So it's going to be fantastic experience, man. I'm so happy. So happy for this chance, man. how many other chances are we going to get to party it up for a number one pick, you know? Number one pick one. So, last time we did this, Cam Newton was there. And we got Cam Newton. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Like I said, it's been fun. And, let's see. Okay.
If you can dream it, Fiverr illustrators can draw it. Pick a style. Pick a seller.
That's not supposed to be playing. Okay. Alright. I'm just trying to set up the outro here for you guys. Does anybody know why YouTube just like randomly decides to start playing a video once you already paused it? Like, that is the weirdest thing. Like, and I know it's not ad centered. I know it just does that. And I don't know why. And I don't think it's the autoplay. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a pleasure. As always, stay happy, healthy, and well. And I will see you guys on Thursday for the car stream on Facebook. Look for it on the Facebook group page. Don't look anywhere else. Facebook group page. I'm going to announce it tomorrow. Alright. As always, keep pounding. Peace. Shout out to Lock Poppy, Vietnam, and the Real Zero Chill, the Real Zero Sunchild, for coming up in here in the chat and having fun with us today. Also, shout out to Sean Bradham and Facebook. Appreciate you. See you guys next time. Keep pounding. This has been the Keep Pounding Podcast. We'll see you guys next time.
Nashville, are you ready for the NFL Draft? It's time to meet your top NFL prospects.
Are on the clock. Let's see where they go. Here's Commissioner Roger Goodell.
With the 16th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Brian Burns, defensive end, Florida State.
Well, if you want a guy that has bend off the edge, Brian Burns is your guy. Since the end of the season, he knew a lot of people thought he might have been a little too light in the seat, for lack of a better term. Went on a 5,000 calorie a day diet, gained almost 20 pounds, and when he went to the combine, by the way, did not lose a single tenth of speed in his 40 time. He bulked up and was still just as fast. Weight gain not a surprise because he was only about 210 pounds coming out of high school. He's a Marvel Comics freak. By the way, Endgame out tonight, but the draft is better. Does the Spider-Man thing. Speaking of Marvel, let's take a look at some of the things that Brian Burns, like, there you go. Brian Burns leading the charge. 10 sacks, 15 and a half tackles for losses, Mel, this year at Boston.
23 career sacks straight. You talk about Ben, you talk about length, explosive speed. Obviously, he's got some style, folks.
Well, without a doubt. I love the fact that we're just going to skip over the main part. He went on a 5,000 calorie diet. How many of us would love to do that? Are you kidding me?
5,000 calories.
Without a doubt. But when you look at this guy, you hear the word twitchy, bend, speed, athlete. Is there concern about the weight? Can he keep it on? I'm sure there is, but that'll come with maturity. Carolina needed an edge rusher. They needed somebody that can turn the corner to go along with K'Wan Short. When you have the front four that can get after the quarterback, especially in the NFC South, now you can go against guys like Jameis Winston and Matt Ryan. I love this pick for Carolina. Burns is a traditional pass rusher, especially if he can keep the weight up.
Yeah, speaking about front four, look, the Carolina Panthers had the 4th highest blitz percentage in the NFL last year. How come? Because with 4, they couldn't rush the passer. And look, hey, I credit that to our stats and research department. It's the best. These are the best in the world. They gave me that stat. I'm just reading it to you. This makes sense for them, okay? They need juice off the edge. They got it with Brian Burns.
Listen.
Replenish Plus Focus for generations.